What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another daily video. Thank you so much for dropping by the channel and checking it out. I really appreciate it. My Resident Evil review will be up tomorrow. I am currently working my way through my second playthrough. I am halfway through on that. I'm going to probably do a third and a fourth. So be on the lookout for the review tomorrow, as well as a couple other brands in the spotlights I got planned. But this one's going to be an opinion piece. You know, I like doing at least one opinion piece a week because I like doing them. I like talking about industry stuff. And the big thing that happened this week, which got everybody in a tizzy, Xbox fans and PlayStation fans alike, was the white paper that Digital Foundry got a hold of from E3 2016. And their speculation was that, you know, it was using Jaguar cores because I'm not a technical guy. They gave its reasons why they speculated it was using Jaguar cores. But the purpose of the video isn't to talk about the leak. The purpose of the video is just to say, why does anybody even care? I certainly don't care what's inside the Scorpio. I didn't care what was inside the PS4 Pro. I don't care if it's got a Jaguar, if it's got Pumas, if it's got Cougars, if it's got Zens or Vegas. None of that stuff matters to me at all, period. End of story, end of discussion. And I always find it funny that, you know, when all this came out, you had Xbox fanboys, you know, kind of damage controlling the fact that it may not be as powerful as they have been, you know, telling people it is. And then you had PlayStation fanboys, you know, ridiculing the Xbox fanboys. It just turned into one gigantic shitfest. And all I was doing was just playing Resident Evil 7, checking out on Twitter, seeing these replies on Twitter that were just 100 replies long, and I'm just sitting there laughing to myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I love speculating about things just as much as any guy out there. I love talking about Scorpio and what Microsoft should do with it and things like that, but that's more coming at it from like a business perspective, because that's my major. And I want Xbox to do well because I enjoy playing Xbox, so I would give my advice about how I think they should present the system. But man, what's inside? I don't care if it's got Jaguars. I don't care if Digital Foundry is right or wrong at all. It won't affect my purchasing decision in the future, and it's definitely not going to affect what I play on, or, you know, if I decide whether or not to pick, you know, up Scorpio or a Pro. It's just, it's negligible. What matters most to me, and what should matter most to everybody out there who likes video games, isn't the power of the system. It's the games you can play on the system. That's what matters. And yeah, having a beefier system will help those games, you know, maybe look nicer, but it doesn't necessarily make them play any better. Unless, of course, you're telling me that Scorpio is going to give me like a 60 frames per second option on every title, and then I'd be like, alright, let's do this shit, right? Because that would be pretty sweet. But guys, the hardware talk and what's inside is just, I don't know, passe now. The PS4 Pro came out, everybody lambasted it because it's checkerboard rendering or whatever the hell it is. And everybody was saying, oh, well, the Xbox One's going to do true 4K. And then this white paper leaked, and suddenly people were like, can it do true 4K? And people were like, no, it can't. They lied to us. Phil lied. Uncompromised 60 frames. You know, 4K 60, they lied. Microsoft lied once again. It's like, but did they ever come out and say that the system was going to be able to do uncompromised 4K 60? As far as I know, they only really ever came out and said it was going to be able to do true 4K, which it will. Like, all Microsoft's first-party titles will be in 4K resolution, not necessarily all of them will be in 60 frames, but I don't think they promised that. So I see people making up things to further their agenda, and that's what this all is about, basically. This console war between PlayStation and Xbox fans, and I mean, I guess you can add Nintendo fans now because the Nintendo Switch is coming out, and I always kind of just look like, just never cared about the console war at all. Like, it's meaningless to me. What matters is the games. Are you playing games? Are you playing games on your PlayStation? Are you enjoying the games you play on PlayStation? Are you enjoying the games you're playing on Xbox? Are you enjoying the games you play on Nintendo? If the answer is yes to those questions, then everything should be fine. Who cares who sells the most? Who cares who sells the least? Who cares if your system has a Zen in it and that system has a Polaris in it? Who cares if, you know, one system has an achievement tracking system and one system doesn't? Who cares if the free games you get in this month are better than the free games you get in the other? Who cares about this stuff? The question is, are you happy with your purchase? Are you happy with the games you are currently playing on the system? And if that question is yes, then fucking great. That's the whole reason of the game. I'm perfectly content. In fact, more than content with my Xbox. I have so many games to play. It's ridiculous. Probably more games than pretty much anybody that's going to listen to this video. So I always see, like, you know, PlayStation fans coming in saying, like, you know, PlayStation's got all these great exclusives, and hey, you love those exclusives, play those exclusives. I mean, I like all the games on Xbox. Playing Resident Evil right now, I'll be playing For Honor. Every game that basically comes out, even all the indie games, which is what the channel's kind of based on, like my opinion pieces and, you know, all the indie games I like to play. I cover it all. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you happy playing on the system you're currently playing on? And if the answer is yes, then what is with all this console war nonsense? Who cares? Just play what you enjoy on the system you enjoy it with the friends that you have on that system. My God, guys. Just, I mean, this console war thing is, like, ridiculous. Just, who cares? Who cares if it's Puma? Who cares if it's Jaguar? Who cares if it's Polaris? Who cares how much better it is than PlayStation Pro? It doesn't matter at all. Because, you know, at the end of the day, just like with PS4 Slim sold more than the PS4 Pro, I hate to tell you, the Xbox One S is going to sell more than the Xbox Scorpio. And those are just the hashtag facts. Anyways, if you liked the video, this was kind of just off the cuff. Like, I really didn't even know what I was going to talk about. It's all just kind of me just talking because I just wanted to talk about this because I kind of been biting my tongue. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing because I do put out a lot of daily content, whether it's opinion pieces like this or reviews of AAA and indie games. Like I said, my Resident Evil review will be out tomorrow. So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.